Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. It's a get ready with me, and I want to go back into this BeBella Orange Squeeze palette. And last time I used this, I concentrated on a couple of pinks, but today I want to work on some of these neutrals and maybe add in a little pop of orange, maybe a little orange shimmer. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I've already got my eyes primed and I'm ready to get into this. I'm going to start out with this peach matte here called Sweet and Sour right here. It's kind of got some pink in it, but I think it'll be a good transition color. Oh yeah, it's definitely got some orange. Maybe I'll tone that down with a little bit of this shade here called Pure. And we'll just blend all that together. Do a little mixeroo here. I don't want to go too bright from the start. I want to do a summer look, but I don't want it to be like a sunset look. I want it to be just a really nice orange moment. Because we all need those. We all need an orange look in our repertoire. I probably not even pronouncing that right. But anyway, in our ability to create, we need a good orange look. Okay, so just blending, mixing right there on the eyes. That's pretty. That's a really pretty look. This shade, Sweet and Sour, is kind of light looking in the pan, but it is very pigmented. Okay, now let me switch brushes, and I want to go into this shade called Booster. Not sure how dark that is, but I want to try it. We'll see what happens here. Right here, like in this outer V section. It's a really warm brown shade. And I think it's going to lend itself very well to these orange colors. See, and that looks bright. I mean, we may have to take some more of that Pure and kind of soften these edges a little bit. Keep it from being so stark. I do like an orange look though. So, I mean, it's kind of a monochromatic look that I'm creating, but kind of not, because it's got really technically just that one shade of orange so far. But man, does it compensate for itself. And if I used that on full-on pigment, I'd been shocked. Okay, we're just blending this over. Okay, let me take a little bit more of that Pure, and we're just going to soften these edges. And just blend all that together. Okay. Now, we have this shade here in the palette. It's called little cuties. And it's definitely an orange. It's not like a red orange, but it's definitely an orange. And I want to use that underneath the lash line today. So I'm just taking a little pencil brush here. And let's just see what happens. That blends really well together. So I was just thinking about, you know, oranges and tangerines and Florida oranges and, you know, just the whole orange vibe scene. This is good. And I can add a brown eyeliner to this look, and it will do very well. Okay. Now, for a shimmer on the lid, there's this coppery color in the palette called Summer Days. That's really, it's got like a bit of gold in it, striking my fancy. And I'm going to just tap my finger into it. Look at that. It's a metallic. And I'm going to pop it right here on the lid. And take it on up into the crease area. Look at that. Y'all, that is some super shine right there. Pan out this eye. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Okay, that's really, really pretty. Okay, and then there's a light colored orange. And I think I'm going to put that right here in the front. This little light shimmer. And it's just as shiny. Oops, we'll have to do a little cleanup there. Anyway, this is called Vitamin C. And here it is down here. Woo! That is intense. Okay, I need to go back into Pure. And we're going to just blend these edges right here in the front. And take it on up. What would I do without this shade? I'm telling you. I keep coming back to it. To try to save the day. Okay, and I'm going to use that same shade on that pencil brush, and we're just going to run this right through the bottom lash line to kind of soften that as well. Let's smoke it out a little bit. Okay, now there's a shade here in this palette that's actually, there's a couple more shimmers. One of them is really light. It's called dainty thing. It's like a really stark white. And then there's this one called Squeeze Me, which is a really pretty light orange. And I think I'm going to go into Squeeze Me. And we're just going to pop that in the inner corner. For a bit of a highlight. If it'll pop. If it won't, then I'll go into the white. I think it's going to pop. This is a really light, kind of a fluffy, triangular shaped tipped brush. It doesn't hold a lot of product. You have to sometimes pack it on. But I like the tip because it helps me get into these tight little places where I need accuracy. Okay. Now, I really do like that white. I think I'm just going to pop it right here in the middle. Just for a little extra oomph. Just a little bit. Just right there on the center of the lid. Just to help that come through. Okay, I am going to go off and do my brows and put on complexion products. And then I'll come back and we'll do highlighter and lips together. And we'll tie this together with some pretty kind of lippy that's going to, you know, just pull the whole look together. So anyway, hang tight. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I put on lashes, did my brows, complexion products, and bronzer and blush and, you know, all those things. And so now I'm ready to do highlighter. I've got this beautiful highlighter here from Ofra. It's in the Sitting Pretty palette. And it's a trio of 2 blushes and highlighter. And this highlighter is called Soho. And it's just this gorgeous peachy orange. Let me just swatch it here for you. Can you see that? It's so pretty. Very shiny. So I'm going to pop this on and then I'm going to do an orange look. So I'm going to hit the tops of the cheeks here and glow it up. Isn't that gorgeous? Y'all, I just love this highlighter. I love Ofra highlighters. I always have. I remember way back when I got a like a single in a little packaged envelope. You know how they come. And it came in an Ipsy bag. And I still have it in a Z palette. I need to pull that out and use it. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. All right, let's hit the top of the nose here. And then just with that same brush, I'm just going to just brush across the brow bone. Just to give it a little something, something. Okay, so there is the highlighter. Now, I want to do a really pretty orange lip today. I've got, oh, by the way, the eyeliners that I used this liquid eyeliner. It's a brown one from Lurella. I really like these. They're really good. And there's, because the packaging is square, you can set it down and it's not going to roll off into the floor. And I'm like, that's brilliant. And then for the waterline, I use this one from realher. And it says, I am resilient. Anyway, it's like a metallic, a really pretty metallic bronze eyeliner. And so anyway, those are the eyeliners. That worked out really, really nice. Brown eyeliners. And the mascara that I'm using today is this one from Sephora. It's a little tiny sample called Size Up. I got this in an Ipsy bag. Love, love, love this mascara. Wish it was waterproof, but I'm having a good day with the eyes, so I'm not stressed about that. Okay, now for lips. I'm going to go in with this lip liner here from Beauty Vault. The shade name is called Rare Mix, which is like a warm brownish color. And I'm going to lip line. These are so creamy. And you can line your lips with one swipe. Anyway, this color right here goes really good with oranges or browns or peachy nudes, whatever. And then from Charmacy Milano, I got this in an ice cream beauty bag or a box, one or the other. Anyway, this liquid lipstick here on this side is gorgeous. And it dries down matte. So let's put this on. It holds quite a bit of product, so I have to be careful so I don't get too much on. So anyway, I am not going to put on any lip gloss today. I'm going to let that just have its little matte moment and just enjoy a matte lipstick today. Okay, I need to spray this down, but I'm kind of scared too because of the mascara. So anyway, let's try something that's kind of soft and gentle. Let's see if I can get my Tarte Stay Spray to work. Yeah. All right, here we go. That's a good one. It smells nice, works good. And as you can see, it did not smear the mascara. Whew. So we're having a really pretty orange squeeze me orange day today. All right, y'all, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed today's Get Ready With Me. And if you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments. Any comments, hit me up in the comments. Talk to me in the comments. And give me a thumbs up on the video, please. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd like to invite you to do so. And don't forget, I got a great big giveaway coming up just as soon as I hit 1,500 subscribers. So share me out and help me get there. I don't lack much. I mean, I think it's less than 15 now. So we're getting close. We're getting close. All right, for all that YouTube love, I just want to say thank you very much. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. God bless you today is my prayer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.